In the next few years, a new major convention will come into effect with wide-ranging implications on the lives of everyone working in the maritime industry. It is now time to find out how the new convention affects you and to prepare yourself and your organisation. When it comes into force, the International Labour Organization's Maritime Labour Convention will replace a complicated system of 40 regulations and 29 recommendations. It will provide seafarers with fair terms of employment and guarantee them safe, secure and decent living and working conditions. Shipowners will benefit from a clear, consistent set of standards with which all must comply. Videotel, in association with the International Maritime Employers Committee, IMEC, have worked with industry experts such as ILO, ISF, Nautilus UK and the Bahamas Maritime Authority to develop training materials for all those who will be affected by the convention. Shipping company managers, ship's masters, manning agents, port state control inspectors, flag state officials and labour supply countries. This training package consists of a video and accompanying print and an interactive training course. In addition, there's a free website at www.mlc2006.com. This 25-minute video explains the new convention's structure and contents and uses examples to demonstrate what it means when put into practice. Implementation and enforcement are dealt with in some detail. Representatives from the different target audiences, shipping companies, manning agents, flag states, port states and, last but not least, seafarers, talk about changes and improvements that the Maritime Labour Convention 2006 will bring in their respective areas of work. The convention will give the maritime industry a fresh start for the challenges of the 21st century. The video comes with the ISF's ILO Maritime Labour Convention 2006 and a guide for instructors containing all that is needed to run a 2-hour training program. You don't need to be an expert on the convention to lead the training. The instructor's guide contains relevant training materials, guidance on preparation, an outline training session, detailed session notes. There is also a set of PowerPoint slides on the DVD. The convention affects different interest groups in the shipping industry in different ways. For this reason, the course consists of 5 modules. The first one is a general introduction, which everyone who wants to learn about the convention should work through. The other 4 modules cover what the convention means for, respectively, shipping company managers, ship's masters, manning agents, and those responsible for shipping issues in member states. The members module is divided into sections, an introduction, and separate sections for port state inspectors, those responsible for labour supply issues, and those concerned with flag state issues. The introduction explains what the convention is and what it replaces. It outlines the timescale of development and implementation. Learners are asked to familiarise themselves with the principles on which the convention is based. The course explains how it is structured, and learners are asked briefly to explore what its various parts contain. Finally, we explain how the convention will be monitored and enforced. At the end of each module, there's a short test, which will help learners confirm their understanding of what has been covered. Once they have finished the course, learners will be able to take a final test comprising of questions from all the areas that have been studied. If they complete this successfully, Videotel will issue a certificate. Like all Videotel interactive courses, the learning material is delivered through a rich multimedia blend of video, graphics and animation, and accompanied by full audio narration with non-native English speakers in mind. The simple-to-use interface allows quick access to screens, modules and supporting materials such as relevant documents, as well as screen controls that give the learner control of their learning experience. The Videotel and IMEC MLC training course offers learners the opportunity to get up to speed with the legislative changes of the Maritime Labour Convention and the implications it will have on all those working in the shipping industry.
In a sense, the result, I would say, is one of ownership. All constituents, whether they be governments, ship owners and seafarers, I can truly say own the result, which is that the text of the Maritime Labour Convention 2006.